do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
snake. I'll crush you into dust.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! (1991), the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry.
Arkadaşlar bir şekilde sonunda geçebildik. Ve ilginçtir ki yayını kapattığımda ilk denemede geçtim.
Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Genimi korumak ve geleceğimi korumak için diyor, önce seni öldüreceğim diyor.
Look behind you.
Tabii öldürebilirsen.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Şu an diyor emin değilim diyor. 2 saat önce diyor hayattaydı diyor.
Stupid woman. falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future.
Hayır diyor, bizim diyor geçmişimiz ve geleceğimiz yok diyor.
You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
Biz sadece diyor Big Boss'un diyor kopyalarıyız.
We're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel,
Pentagon ne yapmaya çalışıyor? Cevap ver bana.
Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
what for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-61-13 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike,
Hala diyor bu operasyonun başında ben varım diyor ve nükleer hata durduracağım diyor.
it'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel,
Sana diyor oradan kaçmak için diyor vakit oluşturacağım
It's
diyor.
okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel,
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing?
Kullanıldı, paketlediler.
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
Burada tüm yetkili benim diyor.
Explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media.
Don't
Ve
worry.
gidiyor Alaska'ya diyor, yaptığın diyor nükleer hata diyor, medyaya nasıl diyor açıklayacaksın.
We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded in
Sadece diyor bunu diyor teröristler yaptı diyebiliriz diyor.
You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be
Ülkemizin diyor
allowed to
biraz
live.
diyor
Well, the
pis diyor
bombs
sırları
will be
olabilir.
dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us.
Bilgimiz içinde diyor çıkış yok buradan.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Hadi diyor bunu diyor hava saldırısından önce bitirelim.
You stole everything from me.
Benden diyor her şeyi çaldın.
Only your
Sadece diyor senin ölümün diyor beni diyor tatmin edebilir. Bizim diyor final dövüşümüz için diyor güzel bir diyor kurban olacak. Bizim diyor son dövüşümüzde diyor bir zaman sınırı olacak diyor.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Eğer yenersem kızı diyor kurtarırsın. Vakit diyor dolmadan
at this height it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Ne güzel. İşte bak. Oğlum manyak mısın nesin ya? Bir 2 saniye kaldı lan hadi. Hadi. Hadi çık çabuk yukarı. Tamam güzel. Çabuk, çabuk, çabuk, çabuk. Yukarı. Hadi.
It's going to blow!
İşte bak.
Wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
Allah Allah. Haydi oğlum, haydi oğlum.
Have at you, Snake!
O bir tane vurunca benim 3 vurduğuma eş geliyor.
What's wrong, Snake?
Çık hadi. Demek ki MGS 4'ün sonundaki dövüş buraya göndermeymiş.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Nice shot! What's wrong,
O ne lan?
Snake? Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Allah Allah. Böyle bir vuruşta hayatımda ilk defa burada gördüm ya.
Have at you, Snake! What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! You're out of time!
Hadi.
What's wrong? Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
Allah canını almaya. Bir doğru düzgün. Adamı hedefleyemiyoruz ki.
Have at you, Snake. What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! You're out of time!
Sen bunu salakça yapmışsın be kojima. Hani bunu ilk defa oynuyorum ben. Yani adamı hedefleyemiyoruz ya. Salak gibi sağa sola ne yaptığımız belli değil yani. Baksana yani havaya sallıyoruz, kurşun atıyoruz öyle havaya. Ya bu yani oyunu çok seviyorum ama burayı beğenmedim. Hadi. Hadi. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Tamam, kalk hadi. Şükür ya. Bu bölümde arkadaşlar, bu boss bölümünde iki boss'u bir arada göreceksiniz. Hem Metal Gear Solid'i, yani Metal Gear'i nasıl hallettiğimizi, hem de abimizi, en azından genetik abimizi nasıl hallettiğimizi göreceksiniz. Ocelot'u.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something.
Bu diyor benim diye bir şey diye fark etmemi sağladı.
Pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
Bütün diyor bu acılar tek bir şeyi diyor anlamamı sağladı diyor. Yani bu hayatta kalma isteği diyor.
Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Seni tekrar görme isteği diyor. Tüm bu diyor gücü bana verdi.
That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Bütün diyor güvenlik diyor kapılarını açmak diyor zor bir işçi ve sadece ben yapabilirim diyor. Burada kalmak da benim kendi diyor seçimim.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Atom bombası beklerken, nükleer bomba beklerken romantik anlar.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Ağır olmalıyım.
Gonna have a love scene after all.
It's that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry. Looking good, Snake.
İyi görünüyorsun Snake.